Right, okay, Scott. So we completed the lifestyle questionnaire, and I've just written some notes, and I'm going to give you some suggestions based on your lifestyle right now. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is your physical activity habits. So you told me that you only exercise about 2 times a week, which was circuits and going to the gym on the Wednesday. So they're both like quite high intensity activities, aren't they? So I suppose they're good things. You said that one of your barriers was that you are not motivated enough to exercise. So I've got some suggestions here. So basically I've suggested that you might try and go to the gym with your dad or something, or a family member who might enjoy going to the gym. That way it'll motivate you because you've got someone to do it with, so they can motivate you and you can motivate them and stuff like that. Even if it's just like something like running, so you can go running with your family member. I know you said you live in a village, so you're quite cut off from things, aren't you? Yeah, so you could easily just go running in your village, or if you and your dad have got, or any family member have got like free time or anything, you could go running, or you could go to the gym with them, or you could also make the most of like the facilities around college. So obviously you're a college student and you get access to use the leisure centre. So maybe on maybe in your lunch hour or something like that, you can go down to the gym with a friend or something and do a quick session, or maybe even if you've got a couple of hours to spare, like on a Friday or something, you can go down to the gym with someone. Then it's free of charge because you're already, it's like a 10-minute walk down there, so there's nothing transport, and then you can do that for like about an hour or maybe even half an hour, and you can go down with someone and do something like that. So guidelines for adults is at least 150 of moderate aerobic activity, such as cycling or fast walking every week, or strength exercises on 2 or more days a week that work all the major muscles. So obviously you go to the gym on a Wednesday, so that can count as one of your strength exercises. Or you could easily put in another session somewhere, like as I just said, like after college you can go down to the gym. That would count as another one of a strength exercise. And obviously 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. So as you said, you go to Monday morning circuits, so that's about an hour and a half. So that's like 60 to 90 minutes. So then you could go running for another 60 minutes during the week, like as I said, with a family member. There's also vigorous aerobic activity. So again, that could be another session of circuits. It can be, you can create your own circuit at home. You could again do it with a family member, or if you've got any friends in the village, you can ask them if they want to do any exercise with you. So as I was talking about, 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity. You may want to know what the moderate aerobic activity is. So it's just something that, it's like sort of moderate effort. It's not too hard, but it makes you, it pumps the blood around your body. So I've got a list from the internet, so that can be like fast walking, water aerobics. I know that might be a bit difficult for you from like where you like the transport side of things. Riding a bike on level ground or with a few hills. So I don't know if you enjoy riding a bike or anything like that.
Yes, sometimes.
So like, you know, if it's a nice day, you can go out and ride a bike. Again, maybe like with your sister or someone like that. You know, if they feel, you know, and that can either be on like a level ground, so it can just be on the road, or if you've got any hilly areas around your area, you can go up there. Doubles tennis, I know that probably that might be a bit of a stretch for you. Even something like pushing a lawnmower around, you know, that counts as a moderate activity. Hiking, I know that's probably completely out of the question. Skateboarding, rollerblading, I don't know if you know, are interested in any of them, but there are options for you. And you've got volleyball and basketball. Again, that might be a problem if transport or something like that. But if you are interested in joining a, you know, doing volleyball or basketball, I'm sure there's like teams, something like that, which you can join for like, you know, a small amount of money or something like that. That might not be too far for you to go. So as I said, about 75 minutes of vigorous activity. So this includes jogging or running. Again, you can do that around your village. If you want to do it with a family member, you can, or even a friend. Swimming fast. Again, you can go. You told me you had Fridays. You only have a half day on Friday, don't you? So you can go for like, even if it's a 30-minute swim, you can always just go down to the leisure centre and go for a 30-minute swim. Riding a bike fast, so you know, you can have your hills in your village. You can try and ride it as fast as you can to get up to the top as fast as you can. I mean, I'm sure that'll make you out of breath quite a lot. You got such things as football and rugby. I mean, I'm not sure if that will apply to you. I'm not sure if you're interested in them sort of sports, but that is something that, you know, could be a possibility if you want. You can get a skipping rope. A lot of boxers and stuff like that use skipping ropes. Again, you can just, that's something you can do in your room or in your garage or something like that. You know, and you can set yourself goals saying, oh, I've got to do so many skips, you know, in this session before I can, you know, before I can have a rest. Hockey, I'm not sure if that would really, you know, apply to aerobics. So, I mean, that might be, you know, joining a gym or something like that, which could be a bit of a trouble for you. And there's gymnastics. Not sure if you'd be interested in that, but I know that Evesham Leisure Centre do gymnastics. But that's on a weekend, so that might be a bit of a problem. And we've got martial arts. So there's a martial arts club in Evesham. But again, that might depend on where you're at things like that. So also it says on your in your notes that you would like to be a bit stronger, and that you can't, like, you know, you find yourself like a bit weak sometimes. Well, I've got some activities that strengthen muscles. So muscle strength is like important for like everyday thing. Helps build strong bones, because less muscle you've got, the more pressure you're putting on your bones. So it might, you know, have an effect on your bones in your later life. Probably not now, but later life you might do. Some muscle strength exercises, should try and do at least one set with 8 to 12 reps in each set. So, if you can't join the gym, you could easily buy, you can sort of make your own gym at home, and you can buy barbells and stuff like that from shops like Argos. They don't cost a lot, they cost about 30 quid, I think. So that could be an option for you if you don't want to go to the gym, or if you'd rather stay at home. And again, if you stay at home, you can always do it with a family member, or you can knock on your friend's door or something and say, do you want to come over to mine, and we'll have a weight session. Also, resistance bands. You can buy resistance bands. I'm not sure how much they are, but you can buy them again from places like Argos or Sports Direct and stuff like that. And then they can help strengthen your muscles as well. There's a lot of different exercises you can do on your muscles with resistance bands. Doing exercises with your own body weight, that's probably a good way to start with muscle strength building. So again, you can do that at home with a family member, or you can do it by yourself if you're motivated enough to do it by yourself. Again, it's really cheap. I mean, you don't need anything really. You might need a mat to or like a soft floor or something like that. Yeah, or you can do like heavy gardening. Do you have a big garden? So you can start a project, put some plants down or something like that.
Yeah.
Start your own project, digging and shoveling. That's quite hard work. Yoga, I'm not sure if that would apply to you, but yeah, that could be an option for you. So some muscle strength exercise could be circuit training, running, football, rugby, netball or hockey. Again, all those are like sports clubs, so you can join a sports club. You can try and join a sports club if there's one close to you or something like that. So yeah, that's some physical activity. Your other lifestyle areas, like your drinking habits, that's fine. You don't drink or anything, so there's nothing to change there. You don't smoke either, so again, there's nothing to change there. Eating habits, though, is something that might need to be changed. I mean, you told me you eat a lot of sugary foods like biscuits and crisps. You eat baked beans, which it's good fibre, and also your meats are good because you eat that's good source of protein and fats. However, your fruit and veg could be a bit better. So you only eat carrots and potatoes. You drink mainly fizzy drinks, so again that's something that can be cut down on. Again, I've got a sort of a fact sheet here. Say you eat Weetabix for breakfast, don't you? Do you put any sugar on that?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, Weetabix is good for you because obviously it's got quite a lot of vitamins in it. It's got it's got magnesium and stuff like that, and vitamin C and stuff like that, which is good. But Weetabix has also it's already got quite a bit of sugar in it. So obviously I've got some here saying, eat plain porridge, but you might not like porridge. So what I would suggest is have your Weetabix as you do, try skimmed milk, or semi-skimmed milk probably suit you more. but instead of adding sugar, add like a couple of bit of fruit or something like that. Purely because, as you said, you don't eat fruit at all, really, do you? So obviously that would get your fruit levels up, and obviously the doctor always suggests to have like 5 fruit and veg a day. So obviously that would help towards your fruit and veg intake. So also, if you have toast for breakfast, try having like wholemeal bread and brown bread and granary bread. Because they've got more fibre and they've got less sugar than white bread. Because white bread's got quite a lot of sugar in it, and obviously if you decide to put jam or honey or anything like that on, try and keep it like quite low, because again they've got quite a lot of sugars in. Obviously with your main meals you normally have quite a sugary drink with it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's alright to have sugary drinks, but not every day, if you know what I mean. Because day after day it's just going to get, it's going to build up on your teeth, the sugar, and it's going to like start to ruin your teeth. So obviously drinking just a cup of water with something, or maybe even a cup of water with a bit of like, squeezing a bit of like orange in it or a bit of lemon in it, or something like that, to make it taste a bit better. That would probably help, because obviously you're having less sugar. Again, probably eating more vegetables, because you said you only eat potatoes and, is it carrots? Yeah. So obviously, try new things. If you don't like them, then, obviously sometimes it takes a while to get used to more foods and stuff like that. Obviously you said you eat fish fingers as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's good, because fish provides like omega-3 and omega-6 and omega-9. So like and you don't get them from anything else. I mean, you can get like tablets, but
Tastes horrible, don't they, fish? Little tablets.
yeah, you don't really want to be taking tablets when you can just get like fish fingers or any type of fish. But I'd say is fish fingers, because the batter on it and that, they can be a bit fatty. So like obviously it suggests to have 2 lots of fish a week. So say you can have fish fingers on the Monday, and then on the Thursday you can have something like cod or plaice, or maybe even tuna if you wanted tuna. So there's a massive range of fish that you can have, and you can have oily fish like sardines. It's all about going around and eating and trying it out, of what what you like, really. So yeah, that would be another suggestion to have. I noticed you said you eat a lot of biscuits and crisps for like snacking. Again, biscuits have a lot of sugar in them. So healthier snack options for you would probably be like, you can have some fruit. So instead of having a pack of biscuits, you can have like an apple and a banana, or or unsalted nuts. Rice cakes are quite good. Oat cakes, plain popcorns. So instead of like having a chocolate bar, you can have like a cereal bar. Normally it's like, they taste quite nice, to be fair. Normally they have like, they're coated in like sugar and stuff like that. But it's not a lot, because they've already got like, they've got fruit and nuts in it. So it's a good source of like fibre as well. So so you can like, again, swap your biscuits for oat cakes or oat biscuits, which can provide you with fibre. I've already talked to you about drinks, and do you eat any desserts at all?
Not very often, no.
Alright, okay. So that's good, because obviously desserts are quite sugary. Normally they're quite chocolatey. Chocolate has a lot of sugar in it. So Obviously, it's good that you don't have a lot of dessert, because that's just more sugar into your diet. So I think I've gone through most of the things. Obviously, I've gone through your barriers, saying you have no motivation. So as I suggested, to have a partner to do exercise with. That could be at the gym or that can be at home. Your other barriers is transport. You said you can't get to places because you don't drive and your family isn't available to drive you places. So as I suggested, like you can come here, like you could come after college. You could go down to the leisure centre because you're already at college, so you can just pop down to the leisure centre after college. You don't have to travel anywhere. You have to do a 10-minute walk, 10-minute walk back. Then afterwards, maybe, you can ask someone to pick you up or something like that. And again, socially, you don't have anyone to exercise with, so again, you could start off with having a family member to exercise with. Maybe your family member might know someone you can exercise with, and then you can start off from there. And then you can start making friends at like gyms and stuff like that, or at clubs, and then you can start exercising together.